So, the Grand Tour game came out today, and I just wanted to give my impressions on the Grand Tour game. Now, for $15, I really wasn't going in with too much expectation. I wasn't going in with glowing expectations for this game. I really wasn't going in with like, oh, this is gonna be like a superb racing game. Like, I kind of went in just judging by the graphics and from what I've seen earlier, some gameplay that I saw earlier, the physics looked a bit weird. So I was going in with open expectations, but at the same time, like, I didn't have too high expectations. And like, I would say this, the Grand Tour game, for its price point, it's a very fair price point, I'd say. But is it at the moment? Well, that's really up to you. Basically, if you don't know, if you weren't watching the stream I had earlier, when you get the game right now, if you buy it right now, you won't unlock anything with Season 3 until Friday, when Season 3 actually begins, which is fair because the whole spiel of this game is that you'll be able to watch the show and then play the show like right afterwards, which is really cool. It's a really cool concept, and I can't wait to see more games do this. However, I thought there would be a good amount of content for Season 1 and 2. And the fact of the matter is, when you buy the game, there's only 2 episodes in it. There's only the first episode of each season, Season 1 and 2. And there's nothing after that. And part of that makes me wonder why they released the game today and not Friday if there's only 2 things we can do. Why not just release it the day it comes out? That's a bit weird. I mean, honestly, like, they don't have the episodes where, like, they even showed the pre-order cars in. So I wonder when that's coming. So we did have, like, the Rimmick episode in Season 2. We also had the beginning pilot episode where we're driving, like, the 3 supercars around the track in Portugal, which is all fine and dandy. They're really good episodes. But part of me wishes they had a few more episodes from each season. And I seriously hope that they're adding more episodes into the game. Because Season 1 and 2, I don't want there to only be just one episode from Season 1 and 2 and then just all the episodes from Season 3. I seriously hope they go in and add in more episodes based on the episodes from 1 and 2. Because there were a lot of good episodes in those seasons that I definitely would like to see. So, going back to the topic at hand, the fact that there's only 2 episodes to play, granted, there's a bunch of challenges in it, and I'll say this, the challenges, they're very, they're very creative, I'll give them that. And then again, when you're working with the Grand Tour, you have a lot to work with. So, like, for example, there's one where you have to create Fizzy as you're driving the LaFerrari, which is really funny. And then you have speed traps, you have, like, they break it up into different challenges, and a lot of it's very creative, and I really have to give them props for that. It's not just race here, beat Hammond, like, all that, like, there's different challenges that kind of spice it up, and I can't wait to see what they do with Season 3, as well as hopefully when they add Season 1 and 2 episodes in as well. So, like, that's all cool and dandy, but at the same time, again, only 2 episodes. That, like, you're gonna finish the game when you buy the game. You're gonna finish it in an hour. Like, I streamed from the moment I began. Like, it took me about an hour to finish the first 2 episodes. So, give or take about a half hour each episode. At least that's what I guessing is gonna take you to finish each episode. So, like, you're gonna have a good amount of playtime once they add in all the content in, like, after, like, the season's done, and when they add in more content from hopefully Season 1 and 2, hopefully when they do add it. So you're gonna have quite a bit of time to play this, and for $15, I'd say get it in a bit. I wouldn't say get it now. You don't have to rush to the stores or, like, rush to the Xbox or PlayStation store to get it, because they're really, right now, it's only 2 things. There's only 2 events. And even for $15, only having 2 episodes, it's a bit strange, especially when we have a new episode coming out in a couple days. I'm not too sure why they decided to release it today and not Wednesday and Friday. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And honestly, I would just say, like, pick it up at some point. It's not a game that you would, like, have to rush to the stores to get. But other than that, like, I'd say get it. But going back to a bit more topic, let's talk about physics. The physics, for some reason, the physics are alright for the most part, although drifting in some cars is a bit clunky. Like, I was trying to drift the M2 because there's this one mission where you had to drift the M2, and it was very clunky. I just really couldn't get the hang of it, but then for other cars, it's fine to drift. The creative director is Craig Sullivan, so I had a feeling the physics were gonna be a bit like the brake to drift model. You can brake and turn properly, but if you want to drift, you can just hold the handbrake, and trust me, you're gonna want to brake. You're gonna want to drift on some of these corners because it's a bit, yeah, especially on the tracks. and it's yeah. So you're definitely gonna want to do that. So the physics are alright, although they're nothing to write home about. They're far from the worst, but they're far from the best. And for some reason, there's a bit of a little input lag. There's like a maybe half a second half a second lag when it comes between what you do and what. It's not, maybe not even half a second, maybe less than that, but like it's noticeable. Which at first is gonna make it a bit hard to drive, but after a while you get adapted to it. And then the graphics, of course, graphics are far from the best, but they're far from the worst I've seen on Xbox. So take that as you will. Graphics don't make the game for me, so I'm fine with the graphics in this game. Again, $15 standpoint, I wasn't expecting too much, and I didn't really get too much out of it either. I mean, I had a lot of fun, and I can't wait for the new episodes, and it's gonna be interesting. I'm probably gonna be more like season 2. I still need to finish season 2, but I'm probably gonna be more like, hell yeah, season 3, new episode, hell yeah. That way I can watch it and I'm like, oh shit, I can't wait to try this in game, and then go and do it in game. I feel like that's gonna be awesome. I feel like that's gonna be a real selling point, is when they do those episodic content stuff with the episodes. So I would, in my opinion, if you're still on the fence, I would wait a couple episodes into the season 3, see how they do the season 3 transition things with the game and the story, and I think after that then I would make a decision. Again, $15, it's not like you're spending $60 of your hard-earned money. It's like only 15, which is a good price point. It's a fair price point for a game like this. I probably wouldn't pay $60 for a game like this, but then again, what are your guys' thoughts on this? Be sure to leave them in the comments section down below. But that's gonna be all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good one, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see some more craptastic content, be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you don't ever miss an upload. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitch and join my Discord to be able to chat with me and some others. That's all for now, guys. Have a good one.